Hello dear students and aspirants, welcome to the class on powers and duties of President. This pertains to the Articles 52 to 62 of Indian Constitution. This video is presented by studybiz.com and this video is in English language. If you are looking for this video in other languages, then please check out the description, or you may also check the notification floating in above. So let us begin this class, but before moving on I request everyone to subscribe this channel for more such videos and also enable the bell icon to get the faster notification, and this shall also motivate us in bringing you more and more such videos. So a brief introduction about the powers and duties of the president, and let me also tell you this video spans across a big length, so that's why this is segregated into multiple parts. That is administrative powers of the president. In this video we'll learn the administrative powers of the president, and the next video we'll learn the judicial and then the military powers of the president, and in the third video we'll learn the legislative powers of the president. Since the span of this video is big, so I have segregated the video into three parts, so that will be a continuous parts. So let us begin. So introduction about the president powers and duties. So in India we do have the parliamentary system of governance, and accordingly, so president is the executive power of the nation but not the real head. The real head or the real power is vested in the prime minister. So though the president is the executive head, is he a rubber stamp? No, definitely not. Though Indian governance or Indian system of administration is not similar to the presidential form of governance followed in US or some other countries, but still Indian president has powers of his or her own speciality, or they have their own powers and duties defined. So we cannot say he is just a rubber stamp, just like a few countries where the prime minister is the sole head. So Indian president is vested with various powers and duties, and he has own some discretion in certain matters as well. So this we shall learn in coming slides. So let us begin. So administrative powers of the president. The Indian president is not the real head of the executive but only the formal head. But even if he is formal, so as I told just before, so he has got a major chunk of powers. So let us see what are these. If we look at the administrative powers, the various departments of the government of the union are carried on under the control and responsibility of the respective ministers in charge, and the president remains the formal head of the administration. So we have the administrative wing and we have the bureaucrats ruling in have vested with the powers of administration, and this is carried under the department of certain ministries, and accordingly all these ministries and the departments take these functions in the name of president and carry him as a formal head of this administration. So all executive actions, so union must be expressed to be taken in the name of the president. This we should understand. So administrative powers is nothing but executive powers, we can say, and this is separated from the legislature powers, and this is separated from judicial and the military powers he has. Okay, so though the president may not be the real head of the administration, all officers of the union shall be his subordinates, definitely, and he shall have the right to be informed of the affairs of the union. So this is where we can say he's the formal head and all the administrative actions are taken in his name. So in short, so the administrative powers of president also includes the powers to appoint and remove the high dignitaries of the state. So we do have high dignitaries, high positions, and he's the first person of the nation, and thus he becomes an eligible person to appoint or remove certain dignitaries, even though he's just a nominal head as per certain sources. But still, even though he is not a real head, he has got tremendous powers. So let us see. So this is a continued part of administrative powers, and under the constitution the president shall have the powers to appoint the prime minister, who is the real head of the nation, other ministers of the union, definitely, and the attorney general, comptroller and auditor general of India, that is CAG of India, judges of the Supreme Court, judges of the high courts of the state, governor of a state, union public service commission and joint commission for the group of states, chief election commissioner and other members of the election commission, etc. are appointed, or a few of them are appointed by President of India. So, well, another thing here to be quoted is like, though the governor takes participation in the appointment of the judges of the high courts, but the chief justice and all shall be appointed by the president. Even the governor is appointed by the president. This we should keep in mind. The president shall also have the power to remove his ministers individually. So, not only appointment, even he has got huge powers to remove the person from the office, but that is followed by certain recommendations, or either from the parliament or from the cabinet or from by some resolution passed in the parliament or some ratification. Even though the president is the person or the sole person who is responsible to remove him or assent his removal from the office, this we should keep in mind. So the president shall also have the powers to remove his ministers individually, Attorney General of India, the governor of the state, the chairman of the members of the Public Service Commission of the Union or of a state on a report of the Supreme Court, or a judge of the Supreme Court, of a High Court, or the election commissioner on an address of the parliament. It must, however, be noted that he has to exercise his executive powers on the advice of the Council of Ministers, and this is the key point at the end. So he has to do this action or perform this action on the aid and advice of the Council of Ministers. This is the key point. This is where we can say him as a formal head, not the real head. So, but still, he has gone tremendous powers in terms of legislation, as well as the judicial and military as well. So we'll come across them in the next part of this video. So click on the description or you check out the playlist. So we do have the next part, and play it, and that shall be the continuation of this video. So we'll catch you in the second part. So let's end this video here, and please do subscribe our channel if you find it worth, and definitely watch the second and third parts of this video. Thank you.